Hi guys, I'm Astrid Patilla, and in this video we are going to talk about the difference between specification limits and real limits. So here we go. Specification limits define the allowable deviation from target or nominal. Target and nominal are frequently, but not always, the same. The target is what we are trying to aim for, and the nominal is what would be ideal. So, in the specification limits, we have expected results. For example, if I want a 500 milliliters box of milk when I go to the supermarket, I will find lots of milk boxes with 500 milliliters printed. This is nominal, but thanks to our print variability, if I want to know how much exactly milk I'm buying and I measure the box content 3 times, I could find 497, 502, and 499 milliliters. So, in this case, the milk production has defined specification limits in order to get satisfied customers, which is, in this example, 500 plus and less 5 milliliters. So, we have 495 milliliters and 505 milliliters. This graph represents all data we've obtained, and all of these are within the specification limits. According to this data, all our mixed boxes satisfy client needs, since they require 500 milliliters mixed boxes. So, in this case, our client will be happy. Our next definition is real limits, which are based on past performance, and we obtain the real data of our process. We need to be sure if real data are between specification limits. This means what processes are capable enough to satisfy clients' requirements. In this example, these are our specification limits, and these are our real data of the process. We got 497, 502, and 499 milliliters. These real data are between the specification limits and even have their own limits, which are called the real limits. In this case, limits are 500 less 3 and 500 plus 2 milliliters. So, we can conclude that our process are capable enough since it fits within the specification limits. So, in this case, our client will be happy too. In the opposite case, instead of our results obtained before, we obtained 492 milliliters, 507 and 499 milliliters in our measures. So the real limits change, and for this case are 492 milliliters and 507 milliliters. Then our process are incapable enough because our real limits exceed the specification limits, which were 495 and 505 milliliters. So, as a result, we can't satisfy customer requirements. So, our client will be sad. To sum up, specification limits have to do with the voice of the customer, while real limits have to do with the real voice of the process. So, in order to get a capable enough process, real limits must be equal or less the specification limits. According to this graph, the voice of the process, which is the real limits, are longer than the customer expectation. So, in this case, all of our results will satisfy the customer expectation. Thank you very much, and I